Hello, my lovelies. It's Friday. It's a wee bit chilly, but I just thought I'd come down onto the beach and share some thoughts with you. I've had some interesting insights in the last week or so, and many tiki-toki people are talking about the shift and the changes within us. And I've had so many confirmations from my fellow woo-woo peeps. And it's lovely to have that, because there are times when you think you're going start raving mad, and so I wanted to share about soul tribes, divine masculine and divine feminine, and victim and rescuer, so all sort of lumped in together. So in my past, I have been the rescuer. I thought that was my job, my duty, what I came here to do, to rescue people and pick them up and put them back together, and most of the time not get a thank you. And it didn't help them at all. Absolutely did not help them one little bit. One of them was an alcoholic who I thought I could fix and cure and rescue, and that was not meant to be. And another was a shallow, cheating liar who again I thought I could fix, and that was not to be. So it's taken many, many years for me to come to the realization that the only person who can rescue you is yourself, and that is your inner self, your higher self, your soul, because it has that ability, that knowledge. And I came across a young man a couple of weeks ago. I was popped into a little cafe and was chatting with one young man about kinesiology and how you can test your body for if things are any good for you. I wanted to buy some mango butter to make some body butter, and the girl at the counter said, "Oh, have you tried this, that and the other?" I said, "Oh, if you test your body, you don't need to actually buy something and find out it doesn't work." So I showed her how to do the yes, no with your body. If it leans forward when you're holding an object, that's yes, it's all right for you. And if it leans backwards, then no, it's probably not a good thing to take, whatever the substance is. And this young man was very interested, and we chatted away. And then another guy came in, and I took one look at him, and my soul opened up. It was extraordinary. I've had that with my heart once or twice before, where there's this incredible instant heart activation. But with this chap, it was the soul. And he had a cap on, and I said, oh, would you take your hat off, please? I want to see your eyes. And his eyes were the most beautiful hazel. And he let me look straight into them, and I started tearing up. I felt really weepy. And then I said, "Oh, may I take your hand?" And he offered me his left hand. And again, there was this deep, deep soul connection of feeling, oh, wow, I know you. And his friend, who I was having the coffee with, said, "Oh, he's an aesthete. He lives in a tent in the woods. And he's a bit of a hermit and a loner." And I thought, oh, I feel like that most of the time. And he sat down and we started chatting. And the extraordinary thing about him was he was obviously not homeless, but, life had dealt him some sort of interesting circumstances, but he did not offer his story. He didn't talk about himself, he didn't talk about what had happened to him, where he'd come from, how he ended up living in a tent in the woods. And I thought, when I came away, now that's very interesting, because he did not wish to be rescued. And I had the realization, he doesn't wish to be rescued, and it's not my job to do that. And so we chatted a bit longer and then parted company. And I saw him again, a couple of weeks later. And I said, how you doing? You all right? What, do you need anything? And he said, well, somebody's getting me another sleeping bag, but I could really do with some boots. And I said, right, okay, I'll look around and see what I can find. And I said, would you like a free hug? And we had a lovely hug. And off I went. And firstly, I looked around the charity shops to see if I could find some boots. And there weren't any his size. And when I came away, I thought, why would you think, Amanda, that this guy would want second-hand boots? Yes, his circumstances are a bit straitened, but what about new boots? Why wouldn't you think about offering him some new boots, which has a totally different energy to them, because somebody else's leftovers, of course, have their energy attached. Would you want to walk a few miles in another man's moccasins, as they say? And so I thought, right, let's put that out there, and when I next meet up with him, I'll say, well, would you like me to take you to where we can buy you some new boots? I wouldn't just get them. We'd have a fitting and see if he would be accepting of that. And then I was walking along the promenade of the beach in the next little town along, and on the wall was a bobble hat. And I thought, if that's still there when I walk back, I'm taking that for this young man. And sure enough, it was still there. And it's quite a posh one, probably £25 worth of hat. And so I've given it a wash, and I've got it ready for next time we meet up, and I'll offer that to him as well. And so the universe is supplying me with things that I can pass on to other people in such a way that I'm detaching from my rescuer mode, and also of not seeing the other people as victims. Big lesson, big lesson. And then I saw a lovely little post on TikTok from a gorgeous Native American called Shelby Silent Walker. And he, in his little videos, just exudes love. It's just gorgeous. And then in just the recent week or so, he's been hospitalised, but still managed to do a little video and say all these gorgeous things, even in his discomfort. And I thought, there again, there's the divine masculine again, who doesn't feel sorry for himself, who doesn't play the victim, who doesn't want to be rescued, who is still doing the work even in his discomfort. He's still sending out love and lovely messages to us all. And so when I do my prayers at night time when I go to bed, I have sent out energies, healing energies, to both of these men who represent to me the divine masculine, that they find whatever it is they seek, whatever it is that they need, and it isn't necessarily up to me to provide it.